What I would say that for Ocean State residents to think about is when you see Los Angeles, typically the way that it's presented is this extraordinary metropolis with the rich. Let me give you two tangible examples. Palisades is a community that is supported primarily by Ecuadorian women, meaning that if you're in that community at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they are taking care of children, they are nannies, they are support personnel. They take the 33 bus, that's how specific and minute I can get, and they go back to the Central City community right around Mid-City, which is where they live. There are not going to be jobs for those individuals, and so they are connected into the destruction of the fires. And so oftentimes we look at the Palisades community, it's a community that my son played a lot of baseball there. It's a place that I coach soccer. It's a location that's extraordinarily beautiful. And oftentimes it's seen as a location of elites, and a location. There were a family that was coaching. He coached baseball for a number of years. He bought the house in '61. He bought it when it was actually affordable. Did the house grow in equity? Of course it grew in equity. But this is a guy who was a middle class guy who simply did good work, paid his mortgage and paid it off, and was living the American dream. His house is gone. So when we talk about what's going on in the fires in California, if you've got resources to do, please do. Go find the GoFundMe account, particularly for Altadena, California. It's an unincorporated area that, because of racial segregation in the Pasadena community in the 1950s and 60s, it became a region through the 1980s that you could afford to buy a home. So you've got multi-generational African-American families in this unincorporated region. Home ownership rates as late as the 1980s, 33 to 34% African-American. You hadn't seen that since the 1910s in Los Angeles. That community has completely been erased. It's not, there's some blocks here or blocks there. There's really no understanding, and TV isn't even giving you, because there's folks who are on the ground who I'm talking to who are just saying, Chris, there's nothing left. So again, if you've got the ability, if you've got the resources, recognize that what's happening in Los Angeles is going to take a completely rethinking about the way that we approach urban communities, and how do we rebuild whatever that looks like.